Wait a minute. Hi guys. Hold on. Y'all been lying to me. Somebody lied to me. I did not know Al Green was still alive. Unless this is, are you kidding me? Hold on, man. It said, it was uploaded 3 months ago from a 2005 jazz festival. Man, somebody lied to me. So is he here or not? I gotta figure that out. This must be, he must be gone. I could have sworn he was gone. Either way. Man, everybody trying to trick my ass. Damn. I sure was like, damn, he's still here? Hold on. I was like, I'm tired of being alone. I'm too tired. He is on it, man. I'm gonna have to look him up. Do anybody know? Is he still with us? Either way, I'm just hopping on to keep my commitment to myself, my little consistency challenge, to check in and see how everybody is doing on this Friday, on this Good Friday. Because I sure was into this. I said, Lord, I did not know he was still with us. I'm gonna have to look that up. Al Green, he good. So okay. Oh, that was, hold up, 2005 festival. So that was 20 years ago. Oh Lord. So if he was still with us, he'd probably be somewhere in the mid 80s. I'm gonna have to check it out. He looks good though, y'all. Y'all having a good night? I got a download for y'all. I'm so tired. And I know this meant for y'all too. Because when I turned it on, he was singing this song that my daddy used to sing. Good or bad, happy or sad. I don't even know the words. Yes. Get ready for the download? Hold on. I gotta stretch this out. Hold on. Ain't no rush. I'm just grateful that, because I actually didn't feel like hopping on right now. But then I heard sometimes whether you feel like it or not, you gotta do what you need to be doing. Otherwise, you be breaking your own little heart. So here I am. We did it. So hold on. So let me tell y'all what's in my cup today, y'all, in case anybody curious. This is just warm water with coriander seeds, ground coriander seeds, and black pepper. Somewhere I remember reading on some holistic something, they say coriander seeds get activated by black pepper. Some medicinal anti-inflammatory benefits. Something else it is. So that's what it is up in here. And it's not bad. You just had to put a little hint of honey in there though to make it a little bit tasty. But I love this. I don't know. My little homemade tinctures. What do you call it? Tinctures. Okay, here to download. Here we go. Hold on. Before I tell you to download, let me just look this up because I'm curious if Al Green's still with us. I don't know. But I was just sitting here and just listening to this and watching this because I thought, oh, he is. I felt like he was. Well, even if he ain't physically with us, he's here in the spirit, that's for sure. Because I was straight listening to this like he's still here. I thought this concert was literally 3 months ago. But no, it says North Sea Jazz Archive. They uploaded 3 months ago. Somebody did. I just love to see some good talent. He's still, he good. Mofo, I guess I ain't meant to know the talent dead. Anyway, is he still with us? Hi. I'm just chewing gum. You'll subscribe if I say Wakanda forever. Wait, is that because it's do this smart remind you that Wakanda forever? Wait, I don't even know what's the gesture for it. That is so funny. I love people. Y'all crazy. Here go the download. Here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go. I think this is relevant. Can y'all see it? Can you read it? Do a 360. No, on the back of it ain't got nothing but numbers. Can y'all see this? Can you see? Oh, no. What it say? Your intuition will be I'm reading it backwards and I forgot what it said. I can't even see it. It said your intuition will be something. Your intuition will be your trusted guide. I said, so I thought this was cool. I said, this is for more than just me. This is for anybody who come across this. It's a new year. Yep. Follow your intuition. Even if it's not your usual, that's the whole thing. Sometimes your usual would never, your intuition anyway. Your usual might have been coming from some kind of programming. Something to think about. So yeah, wait. Your intuition will be your trusted guide. Yeah. So if you take some route, usually from work or usually to wherever you're going, and for whatever reason you want to take some alternate route, and you just feel like it, you can't logically process why it is, follow that. Trust your intuition. It'll be your trusted guide. Because a lot of times when that happens, when something guides you out of the way to do something a little different than you typically do, hey, that'd be divine guidance, man. You might not find out till a month later that road you would have took, your usual route, on that day that you took a different route. 3 months down the road, you found out it was a bad accident right there. Or it was a standoff at a restaurant that you typically pass, and it was a whole bunch of cops, and you would have gotten a crossfire. I mean, you don't know what it be. So follow your intuition. That's your trusted guide. Here's the other thing I heard too. How did it go? I've been hearing this the last couple of days, and I think this is definitely for me. I understand it. So I thought I'm going to share it with y'all in case this means something to somebody else out there in the world. After all, we're all connected. Collective consciousness, just on different timelines, right? So what I heard this. If you do what you always did, you're going to get what you always got. If you do what you always did, you're going to get what you always got. And so then when I saw this little thing about your intuition will be your trusted guide, what I heard is, so if you somebody who you typically a pretty intuitively led person, that's your, I don't know if you're INFJ or what you are, or empath, highly sensitive person. You could be a Hyoka empath, or you just somebody who just tapped in and just highly tapped into that energy. I heard that if you typically make decisions with your intuition and your heart space, and it's a little bit almost always that I'm hearing somebody finna have to do, something that's coming up in the near future. Your decision need to be made the opposite of how you normally make it. Typically, the goal is to be balanced, though. I think that's what they say. You need to be balanced between your feminine and masculine energy, balance between your logical mind and your spiritual side, or your logical mind and your practical self. You need to have that balance. But that's hard to do, especially depending on how you've been raised. You know what I mean? But that's the goal. So I was hearing that. If you somebody who typically you led from the mind and you run around with them just super logical, and you almost got that icebox where my heart used to be, lean into the intuitive, more nurturing side to yourself. But then if you somebody who you've been over nurturer, super intuitive, super like that, then you need to, whatever's coming up sometime in the near future, you need to lean more into your logical to counter it. Because that's what I'm hearing. If you do what you always did, you're going to get what you always got. So I don't know what that would mean for anybody. I don't know. I still got to process it for myself, but that's what I'm hearing. Do the opposite of what you normally do, or use your opposite the opposite tool, or at least incorporate that before this thing, whatever's coming up, whatever it is. I don't know what it be. It could just be like, should I share my pancake with somebody or not? Hell, I don't know. It could be anybody. I mean, anything. But I'm hearing that. So whatever you normally do slightly lean towards the other way a little bit. And whatever, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Because if you do what you always did, you're going to get what you always got. And I know they say if you over nurturing and too in your heart space, and you have a hard time making decisions and just doing things, just even simple things from that logical, more analytical mindset, that over nurturer energy, that's like some wounded divine feminine energy. But on the flip side, if you somebody who are extremely logical and practical, and you literally are running around here with that icebox where my heart, that kind of energy, hey, that's similar to that wounded divine masculine energy. If you really think about it, that's where that toxic masculinity slide through there. If you ain't in touch with the feminine side of your nature, because you somehow you just either you've been hurt in the past, or you just been raised that tough macho, I don't know what it could potentially be. That's what makes you the pendulum gets swung so far the other way that you really operating in that is divine masculine energy, but it's almost toxic. And you could be a man or a woman in this energy, by the way, on either end. So I just wanted to share that with somebody because I was kind of just pondering on that myself. Yep, if your heart is cold, logical, swing the other way. That's what I'm hearing. And if you somebody too damn mushy, you need to get out your heart and goddamn and be in your head for a minute and get out your feels. Get out your feels, ma'am, sir. Me included, because I got that Cancerian energy up on me. Like my mama. And it ain't about being no jerk, whatever shift or whatever this might mean for you, if you even can receive it or if it didn't make any sense. Because I was just hearing it just loud. If you do what you always did, you're going to get what you always got. And on either end of the spectrum, they say too much of anything could be toxic. Damn. Ain't that crazy? Too much of any one thing is toxic. So if you're too much of over nurturer, that could be wounded feminine energy. If you're too cold, ice-hearted, hey, that's wounded masculine energy in a way. Man, you can't win for the loser. But it's fun to think about. So I wanted to just share with y'all. So your intuition will be your trusted guide. So follow your heart. If you out tonight and you want to call it a night early, bring your butt home, okay? Do it. Or vice versa. Because it's real. They say your intuition is your connection to the divine. That gut feeling, like your first instinct before you stop and you start ruminating and overthinking something, thinking, no. Or before you let somebody outside of you peer pressure you and make you move some way you wasn't about to move initially from your gut instinct. You better don't mute that. Okay? Who knows? This might mean if you going to somebody's gas station and you felt like you want to buy some Powerball tickets, you better buy them Powerballs, pay them people $1 and go and do it. I don't know what it can mean for you. It could be anything. I just wanted to share it because I thought that was random. And anyway, before I go, so do anybody know, is Al Green still alive? Thank you. Hey, is Al Green still alive? Anybody know? Wakanda forever. Do that again? What? What you talking about, person? And this is Uncle, by the way. I don't know. He be wanting some energy, some attention. He even talking. He said, I guess this is old man. Hello. But no, I just want to hop on, if nothing else, just to be consistent. I got this little mini challenge for myself. Like, hey, no matter what's happening, no matter what I feel like doing, hey, I'm new to this. And, you practice makes progress at the end of the day. So if nothing else, you need to be doing that, consistently pressing that button and coming on and just, whether you have something major planned or a script or not, whatever comes up, come out. And that's okay. It's all about connection and keeping your promise to yourself. So you can beat back whatever's in your mind and make you think you need to be perfect before you do anything anyway. So hopefully this helps somebody. Somebody got to know. So I wonder if anybody, y'all probably too young. I'm too young to really know about Al Green, really. But my parents was older, so they knew I heard all kinds of music. So I'm definitely a fan. So let me know. Is he still alive? I can't hold this. He think he a baby. He too heavy. You see this? He's not okay. Right there for now. Is he alive, anybody? I think I did, but I deactivated. That was just too much. It's just too much, what's that called? Too many social media platforms at some point. You know what I mean? So I was like, nah, I'll stick to this for now. But what I was going to say? Can somebody tell me? Keenan, if you tell me if Al Green, if you can look it up and tell me if Al Green is still alive or not, I'll subscribe to you. How about that? Come on. That's fair, because my thing did. Because I want to know what I'm watching and what is this about. Anybody know? Going once, going twice? You ain't trying to help nobody. Even he said it. And ain't no way for me to find out. Anyway. I'll probably be back if something come in, some download or something profound. He is still alive. Oh, You better not be lying. Okay, when I'm done on here, I'm gonna show. Look. Come on. He sure sound good. I was into that. I felt like I was right there. He had all his energy, but granted, I don't know that concert. If that was really fire, let me see, 2005. That was 20 years ago. Well, he would have a lot of energy. Man, he was dropping on the floor with roses like. I was like, man, you own it. Ain't nothing like good energy. I don't care how old you is. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how old you is. Yeah. He was getting it, boy. Some of them songs, it would sound like he was singing some other songs that I ain't never heard before. But ain't nothing like some soul music. Look at him. Live in concert. Al Green. Full concert live at North Sea Jazz Festival. Man, he was so cute. His teeth, everything. He looked the same. He put me in the mind of the Isley brothers. That's what he put me in mind of, honestly. That I wonder if he's around their age or older, potentially. Either way, it was sounding good. I was eating that. I was chewing that music up as I was folding up clothes and whatever. Ain't nothing like some good old soul music. Well, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. I don't know what's going on with the tablet, but otherwise, ain't nothing too profound come to mind this year. Hopefully, y'all having a good night and having some fun. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for letting me know that. Anything else I need to know? No. Yes, I'll probably be back more than likely. It's Friday, so I'm not gonna go to bed that early. I gotta do some house chores. So I'll be up. And more than likely, when I'm up and roaming and random doing little things, that's when something come in random. So I'll probably pop back on here if something come down through there. Okay, y'all be safe. If you are out, about to go out, and you be sure you got you a DD. Don't be playing around. And some gloves and stuff. I don't know where y'all live at, but it's cold. It's cold out there. So, okay. I'm gonna go look at it. You can't reach me. That ain't safe. You can reach me right here though. If it's something serious, when I hang up, just send a thing through the thing. That's about it. That's the most I can do. You know. Because once I get off this thing, any comment, anything go away. But otherwise, excuse me. Otherwise, the comments, if you make a comment, I think after the live, then they stick. Otherwise, these be gone. That's why if I really do come on with some kind of download, that'd be like, at least from my perspective, some revelation. Or when I pop on and talk about that, I don't even read comments. I just can't because I just need to get it out. I don't know. The pressure I be under pressure. When the download come in and it really be like, okay, God, like Chris, talk about this right now. And my damn head start hurting if I hold it back. Well, I had to just get on here and be like, I just have to spit it out. Because it's real interesting when something flow in your head like that you was not thinking about. You because I remember watching Kanye West. He was on Joel. I don't know if y'all familiar with Joel Osteen, Pastor Joel Osteen. Kanye West was on there. And I don't know what he called it, but I definitely would say there was downloads coming in for him or something, or he was speaking, he was tapping into something like so-called channeling or something. Because do y'all know? And I don't know how Joel Osteen audience took that, but Kanye West, when he came on, he asked them, when Joel Osteen would ask him questions, he literally told that all the people out there, all the members in the audience, to the church, and the people in the back who was part of like probably the staff. He was like, when he asked me these questions, even if after I answer the questions, don't clap for me. Don't clap. He literally told me, like, don't clap. He's like, don't make no noise because and I was like, because they was like applauding and grateful that he was even sharing his perspective on whatever was happening in his life at the time or his relationship with God, or I don't know what they was talking about. I can't remember exactly, but I do remember him saying it like, I can't have any noise. And I was like, nah. But I know what he's talking about. In other words, and I'm just comparing that to how, like when something come down, you be trying to really something, you be speaking, but it be coming from something else. Not, you know what I mean? You be pulling from something in some weird way. You can get distracted easy. That's why I really can't read comments when it be like that. But otherwise, but yeah, when I hang up, if it's something serious, you can just send it to the thing. It's gonna be public, so don't be sending nothing crazy now. And then at least it'll stick, whatever this is. So, but ain't that crazy? They say we all do that. Whatever, no matter what vibration you on, Whether you low vibe or high vibe, you channeling everything you say. You channeling from something. You pulling from either the 3D reality, collective consciousness, or sometimes if it's something more high vibe, and you pulling from somewhere in the ether. Something. Ain't that crazy? That's interesting. Wow. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Ain't nothing else going on. Okay, see y'all later. Y'all be safe. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. Bye. Okay. And oh wait, let me look at this person because I promised that. Keenan. Okay, I promised that because I said if you told me if he was alive or not, I'll sub to you. So let me honor that. Hopefully I can find you. Okay, bye bye.